Tatiana, Rafter, first of all, welcome to Denmark.
Thank you so much.
What is your first impressions of your new surroundings?
Well, I have only really been in the rink so far. I have only been in Copenhagen to eat a couple nights. And it was funny, my aunt and uncle planned a cruise that went all around here and stopped in Copenhagen a few times. So I actually got to visit with them in my first week here. But maybe it was meant to be that I came to Copenhagen. Yeah.
You're 27 years old, in the prime of your career, some would say, and you're just coming off a great season in Russia. How did you end up in Hvidovre for your head coaching job?
Yeah, I kind of started to look around for coaching positions after this last year because the Canadian Women's Hockey League folded, and being Canadian, it was difficult for me in the NWHL with my visa to just make enough to live and be balanced in life, things like that. So I thought, maybe I'll look into overseas options. And I've always talked to Mats over the past 3 years, I think since my second season in the Riveters. And he just told me, let me know if you ever come out here. And then, so he actually helped me, and we'd never met, just on social media. And then he asked me, how about this team? And I said, okay, sure, let's start it out. And I talked with Gil, our general manager, for a couple weeks, and then made the choice to come out here ultimately.
You've been here, like you said, short time, only been at the rink, and you've been here for like 2 weeks. What's your first impression of your group in the locker room?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what my expectations were, but they've definitely exceeded them, and they have the biggest hearts and dedication to the program. So I'm really excited to help. Our core is about 16, 17 years old, so just bringing them up and developing the next generation of leaders.
Your first head coach position here in Hvidovre. What's your style of hockey? What should we expect from the team going forward with the North American style?
That's a hard question because I have some international experience. So I played in Russia and the States and Canada, and had so many different coaches growing up, different programs I was involved with. So I'm starting to learn what I like the best, and maybe our team this year, they have a lot of speed. So I would say we're just looking to be an in-your-face kind of team and really stick to a team system. And just really working on right now, like communication and team unity with them getting to know me getting to know them too. So there's many cultural differences in our mindsets, our lifestyles, things like that. So it's kind of just day to day and taking it as a learning experience for both of us. So I couldn't be happier. They're so welcoming and friendly. So yeah.
And many of them have also had some international experience, both on junior and a senior level, and having 2 Swedish head coaches before you. So you must be it must be, like you said, a cultural change for this locker room. How do you want to develop this group even further in their careers?
Right now, we have a pretty good base that we're working with, and I just want to implement my knowledge in the best way that I know how, and help them in their practices to really get a system down so that we're all on the same page, as well as develop our skills from we have some girls that are, I would say, at, various levels. It's not like we have all different skill sets. It's like very strong and then drops off a little bit. So really working to get everyone up to kind of the same level and work on our basics a little too.
You had the national competition, you have the Swedish Damedan, and then you have this EWHL. Does it require a very large group of girls to play, because they're all amateurs? So road trip to Slovenia and Austria is kind of hard with jobs and studies. How do you juggle having such a rather large group of players?
Well, what I've just planned to do is kind of have the same systems with all the teams that I'm involved with. So when I first got out here, I just started with the first team. They call it Dame 1. And then their Dame 2 team, I hope to be out with them once a week going forward, but didn't want to overload myself with jet lag and things like that. I also do some skill sessions within the club I'm involved with, and so right now just trying to keep the most organized I can and keep things simple and build from there. Yeah.
this EWHL tournament that you played here earlier today, a lot of the players, some of the players are from other Danish teams, so sort of a national league team.
Yeah.
This being your first head coaching position, how is it to be some sort of national coach already? Does it require a lot that you also need to involve players from other teams?
Yeah, I think it's really awesome. We have girls from 3 different clubs all in one. And in Denmark, what I've learned is there's competitive rivalries within it because Denmark's smaller. So if you're in like Willow or Villow, like there's a big rivalry between there. And I think it's really amazing to just build that community, and that the EWHL is maybe the highest league that is available for the girls in Denmark to play in. So it's nice that we can all come together and send more of a select team on the road for those. And yeah, I mean, we have a lot of young girls, like you mentioned, and senior girls. So it's been really interesting thinking about how we honor previous leaders, keep them involved, and how do we develop our younger leaders, because we have a handful of veterans and then we have so many girls coming up that have potential. So it's just an exciting time to be a part of hockey in Denmark and learn about hockey overseas. I'm learning about 5 to 10 things every day myself. So I'm just trying to do the best job that I can and use my knowledge to help them. But yeah.
Thanks a lot for your time, and once again, welcome to Denmark.
Oh, thanks so much.